Alright, welcome back everyone. It's travel crochet time. My name is Tracy. I have been trying to make this video for 2 months now. Unfortunately, anxiety has been taking over every time, but I'm finally going to do it. Alright, so here is all my makes I've made so far. I know the first video I did show some, but I have since then priced them. So I'm going to go through everything I've made and the prices. And the prices I have are for in-person sale, not online. Online, I have added some to our website online, which I'll link up above. But the prices online include the cost of postage and postage to Australia only, unfortunately, because international is way too expensive. It's bad enough within Australia. So anyway, and also I will just put in the description the pattern creators, otherwise we'll be here forever. So the first one I have made, now I've got to find where his eyes are, his camouflage, is this snake, and I am selling him, oh sorry about cars going past, wait a second. So with the name Travel Crochet, my husband and I, travel Australia full-time in a caravan, which is behind me, and so we're outside a lot, so you'll hear a lot of outside noise that we can't help. Okay, so I'll be selling this guy for $5. So it's a cute little snake.
Now you do have a large, that's about what?
I can't remember the size. He's on my, yeah, but I've got another one that's hidden in here that I'll bring out when I get to him because he's hidden under all the other things. So I've got 2 sesame chickens, and I do know that this is a pattern by Southern Gals Crochet because I've used quite a few of her patterns, and they are slightly different sizes even though it was the same pattern. And I'm selling these guys for $6 each. So there we go. Alrighty, now we have these cute penguins. So I can sell them online. I'm selling them as a pair, as mother and baby, but individually we can sell them separately because these ones are just too small to justify shipping in Australia for this size, because it would be a minimum of $10.90 to send this guy, and I can't justify putting a price on that. So individually I'm selling this one for $3 and this one for $5 here face to face. And I can't remember at the top of my head. Okay, so this is, as I was saying, a pattern by Southern Girl Crochet. It's called an Easy Cat. I call him my little chubby cat. Try and get as close as we can to show you. So this one I'm charging $15, again face to face. And I was just going to say that my prices, this is just a hobby for me as I'm traveling around Australia. I'm not making this as a business, so my prices are probably lower than what most people would probably charge because I'm not putting in my time or things like that. If I can get some money to buy some more yarn to make some more stuff, that's great. Alright, on the penguins, so we've got another little penguin here. There we go. I cannot remember who made this pattern, so I will put that in the description. I'm selling this guy for $6. And I have 2 octopus. So these guys are actually just free-handed. I just made the patterns up myself just as I went. This one I'm selling for $10, and this one is slightly smaller and I'm selling for $6. Okay, this one is Aussie. He took me a long time to make because I was using a 2.5mm hook, and I think it was a little bit too tight, but it's very nice and neat and tidy. We call him Aussie because our main channel that shows our travelling Australia is called Aussie Encounters. So this is our tops. Well, you'll probably see me wearing this top a lot because we have 5 each and we wear them a lot. So and I'm selling him for $6. So that's Aussie. And yeah, if you happen to want to see what it's like to travel Australia, you can go to Aussie Encounters on YouTube and see our travels. Alrighty. So now I've got 2 bees. So this bee, again, these ones are just free-handed, just my own pattern. There's so many free bee patterns out there, but they're pretty easy to come up with. Selling this guy for $6. And this one I made into a bumblebee because it's got the stinger at the back. I thought it was a little bit different to what you normally see. Just made up the pattern again. Different sort of wings with sort of cotton wings here, and I'm selling him for $4. And don't mind me, I call them all hims, but you know, it, them, her, whatever. Now this one was part of is a paid pattern. I do know the person is on Etsy. I will link it. I can't remember the name, but Stuart the Minion. I had great fun making Stuart, and his little spiky hair, and his overalls. So I'm selling Stuart for $20. And this one, Stuart doesn't have a safety eye, so he's even suitable for the young children. Here we have a possum. So this is the American possum. Obviously our Australian possums look completely different to this. So this is one of the American ones. This is another Southern Gal crochet pattern. And I think he's really cute. And I'm selling him for $5. And he's got his little legs. You probably can't see, it's hard to see with the black. Now we've got 3 just mini octos, and I'm just selling these guys again, just pretty much made up pattern myself. I'm just selling them for $2 each, so they might be a little bit hard to see because they're so little. You know, and if I finish something like these 2 without a mouth, my husband always tries to tell me that I need to put a mouth on them. Don't you, Chris? He's behind the camera.
Yeah, I'm wobbling the camera for everyone.
Yeah, okay. Then I made this heart. Now this heart was actually a hobby, or hobby, I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it, free pattern. And again, I can't remember if it had a face or not, but I added a face to it, and I'm selling this one for $5. Now this was the third amigurumi plushie that I had ever made, and this is Fred the Turtle. I can't remember the designer, but again it will be linked. Now he could have been stuffed a little bit more in the shell, I think, and I probably could have used a smaller hook size. So he's cute, but I think next one we will definitely improve. I'm selling him for $10. Alrighty, whoops. Now I've seen quite a few people do this pattern. This is a Rose and Lily crochet YouTube tutorial. It's also on their website, their blog. I can't remember the name of that, but look up Rose and Lily crochet on Instagram, YouTube. And I had real fun frogging the front and redoing these wing bits. I just wasn't getting a bit, and finally got there. Showing his tail. So let's see, try and get the view for you.
Nice little stingray.
What did I call him?
Well, I don't know.
I thought I said stingray, or did I not say
No, you
stingray?
didn't say.
Oh, okay, stingray. Thank you, helper in the background. So I'm selling the stingray for $15. Oh, okay. Now I've got this little turtle. Now, actually, everyone keeps calling them land turtles. Actually, if they're on land, they're a tortoise. So this is a tortoise. Again, a pattern by Southern Gals Crochet. So as you can tell, I really like her patterns. And but oh boy, did I have fun. For some reason, this skein of this grey, it was just a bad lot, and it kept shedding, it kept breaking, so it took me way longer to make this guy than it should have, but eventually got there. I'm selling him for $5. And it's definitely going to rain this afternoon. It's very humid. Okay, this guy was a pattern I found on Ribblr, I believe. Can't remember the name, but I shall obviously link it. So this guy is actually sold already. I posted him up on the website last night and he's already sold. Gorgeous googly eyes and the leggy frogs. I had so much fun making this guy, so I think I'll definitely make more of these ones. So yeah. Gonna run out of room on my chair. Alright, and here is my attempt at the original pattern Leggy Froggy. I'm not overly happy with this one. I think I will try it again. I said in another video for our other channel that it looks like a Minecraft Leggy Froggy. He's a bit funny, but anyway, I think I need to improve the eye area. And I'm selling him for $8. Now this one, Gamby Bear. This is the very first amigurumi stuffed toy that I ever made, and I called him Gamby Bear because I finished making him in Mount Gambier on our travels, and I added a little scarf that he didn't have in the original pattern, and I'm quite happy with the way he turned out, and I'm selling him for $10. This one, oh no, I'll go to this one first. This is the second amigurumi that I ended up ever making. I made this when we were staying for a little bit at my husband's sister's house, at Kim's house, and Kim had actually given me this gorgeous plush Chanel yarn, and I'd never used it before, and I was very nervous, but once I got into making it, I was hooked, and that's where I started making more big stuff and with the nice, beautiful, soft, fluffy stuff. So this is sort of a rag type doll one that's all squishy and like a huggy or a lovey that they call them, a rabbit pattern. Now I know it was a free pattern. I have tried to find it since, because when I originally screenshotted the pattern I accidentally cut off the original maker, so I actually can't find it again, so I can't tell you actually who made this pattern, unfortunately. But it's a beautiful little dress, and this one is the exact same pattern but in 100% cotton, so the size difference is massive. So this, oh, did I say how much? No, I'm selling this one for $40 because it's just so big. And this one, same pattern, 100% cotton and acrylic with the dress. And it's amazing the difference in just the way the ears will stick up, and this one, even though it's the same pattern, it's just different materials. And I'm selling her for $15. Okay, now we've got this squid pattern. This squid pattern I actually made up myself, so he ends up quite tall with the tentacles. We'd been fishing that day and I decided that I'll try and make a squid. We didn't catch any, so I thought I'd better make some. So So beautiful soft chenille yarn. So here in Australia, we find it difficult to purchase the like the Premier yarns in the Burnett blanket, but if we can get them here, they are like $28 a skein, so it's ridiculous. So I use what's called Portercraft chenille blanket yarn, and this is what this is. And for us, I can get it online for about $4.50 Australian, obviously, per skein, which is a bit more reasonable. And I'm selling this guy for $15. This is the other snake. This one is quite tall. I was just trying to finish off this this colour because I didn't know what else to do with this green, and I thought it suited the snake really well.
He's 4 foot long.
4 foot long. Yeah, you can make these. It's great because all these other complicated patterns you have to count and keep count, and if I start watching a YouTube video I lose count and have to frog out all the time. This one, once you get past the head, it's just the same around and round and round and round, and you just keep going. So I really like that for a change, and not having to count and not having to tell Chris off for talking to me and I've lost count again. So I'm selling this guy for $10. And we're getting there. Got this cute little whale. This is actually a pattern by Katie Being Creative. I got this off Ribblr. I remember this one, and I'm just selling this little whale for $2. And it's got a little tail at the back. It's a bit hard to see. I've got this chick pattern. I think it may be another Southern Girl crochet pattern, but I am not 100% sure, so check the comments for that one if that is actually correct. It was a very easy no-sew pattern, and I'm selling this guy for $5. Alright, now we're moving up. This is the second, I think, I don't know, lost count, amigurumi pattern, little koala. He turned out very cute, and sort of hold him by his ears for a sec. See his face. And that was the first time that I actually created a nose by actually threading it myself, and that was fun, but we got there. So I'm selling this guy for $5. Oh, and this was actually a kit that I bought from Spotlight here, which is equivalent of like Walmart, maybe? Okay. Now we have this dino. I think it's Brontosaurus, I believe. Put his face on him. Nice and long. When this is one of the patterns that you had to just trust it was going to work out, because I know when I was making it, I'm going, no, this is not going to look like, but it did. Turned out. I'm selling this guy for $6, and I believe this may be another Southern Girl crochet pattern. Yes, it is. And some of these are free and some of these paid. Yeah, I'll put that as well. This is a paid pattern, and I love this bee. Just the details that, like, I love the blanket chenille yarn, but when it comes to getting actual real details and real cute ones, you can't go past the acrylic, I think, and getting the all cotton and getting this guy. He sits and crosses his legs. Little wings on the back, and I really enjoyed making this guy, but I'm not sure if I made, well, I didn't look angry at first. When I did the eyebrows he looked angry, but I sort of changed it a bit and looks maybe surprised or happy. But facial expressions are the hardest to do, but these do take a lot longer, obviously, because they're a lot smaller to crochet. And I'm selling this guy for $15. Ish, and I love my rooster. There is actually a hen that goes, that's another half of this pattern that I have started but haven't finished as yet. And sort of get close up, his googly eyes, overalls, just the details that you can get, and his tail feathers. So this again was acrylic that I used, a bought pattern that I will link, and I'm selling this guy just because so much detail, $25. I'm getting there, nearly there. Alright, this was a free pattern that I found on Pinterest, and I do believe I tried finding, they did link who created the original pattern. It was one of the ones that was translated, but I couldn't actually find the original person, so I'm not overly happy with the horn, horn. So show you the colours of the mane, tail.
Colourful unicorn.
A colourful unicorn, yep. I think this one turned out alright, except for, yeah, I think I did the horn about 5 times. Ended up, that will do. So I'm selling this guy for $6. The rest can just sit on the table. I've run out of room on my chair. This whale. This is another Rose and Lily tutorial on YouTube. And he's cute. We were actually staying in an area at the time in Eden where there's a lot of whale sightings in whale season. Selling this one for $15. Oh, I wasn't going to do that anymore. Little mouse. I think this one's called Evie the mouse, if I remember correctly. And I believe it was a free pattern. I think this dress was meant to be actually longer over her tummy, but it actually was thinner acrylic than what the cotton was, and I was using the same hook, so she got shrunk a little bit, but that's okay. So there's the back of her, and I'm selling her for $15. Alrighty. I believe again, Rose and Lily Crochet on YouTube. I think this was theirs as well. Seahorse. The only thing is, wasn't too bad in the end, I don't think, but after this I bought some pins so I can get things straighter when I'm sewing them on. It's a little bit crooked, but I'm not too disappointed with this one. I think it was okay. And I'm selling this for $15 as well. And I know for sure this is another Rose and Lily crochet. Obviously I go into trends of creators. The strawberry cow. Again, it's a YouTube tutorial. I actually really love the way this one turned out. Nice little strawberry cow. And I'm selling this one for $35. And last but not least, because I'm always making more, is this pig, which was a free pattern that I found on Pinterest. Can't remember if I ended up finding the original pattern maker or not, but if I did, I will link it. So I had fun making the facial expressions and the things on this one as well, but eventually got there. Little wiggly tail, and I'm selling her for $30. And that is it. So I have finally got through making this video after like 5 attempts.
Now tell them the website.
So the website is AussieEncounters.com, and you just go to shop, and I have some of these listed. Again, you have to be living in Australia to be able to purchase, unfortunately, because it's just too expensive to send internationally. But thanks for watching. I finally got there, yay! And hopefully I will be able to do videos more often, when I get my confidence up more, which is funny because we do videos for the other channel all the time, but I think it's because this is kind of a bit by myself maybe. I don't have Chris with me back up, but I will try and get more out more often as I make them, maybe try to do weekly updates on what I've made. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more.